Welcome back, guys. In the previous session, we were discussing about what is meant by basic numerical skills. And in basic numerical skills, we were discussing about the module theory of equations. What's meant by theory of equation and the various kinds of equations, different types. And we also dealt with various cases relating to theory of equations. And even we dealt with various application level questions. I hope you guys are acquainted with various problems which we have discussed in the previous sessions. Okay. In this case, we have to solve and find the values of x and y. It is an example of equation, but not in an equation form. So whenever we deal with these kinds of problems, first of all you have to make it look or come to a point where it looks like an equation. Here you can see that x minus y divided by 2 equal y minus 1 equal to 3, and 3x minus 4y by 5 equal to x minus 10. Let's crack it and make it simplify and arrive at an equation form. Okay, first of all let's go for the first part, x minus y by 2 equal to y minus 1 by 3. In order to remove the fraction, first of all let's go for the fraction. We can remove the fraction just by cross multiplying the two areas. Then we will get 3x minus 3y equal to 2y minus 2. And next, you all know that we have to shift the known values and unknown values to the equal signs both sides. I hope you are aware about that rule. Okay, next we will go for the second part, 3x minus 4y by 5 equal to x minus 10. Again we use this the cross multiplication aspect. Then we will get 3x minus 4y equal to 5x minus 50. We all know that we have to rearrange the unknown values and known values to the different sides of the equal sign. Then we will get 2x plus 4y equal to 50. Next, as usual, we will solve these two equations in the linear equation format. For that purpose, I just multiply the second equation with 2. You can use any method. Either use the first equation and multiply with any number, or second equation with any number. Just make sure to bring two unknown values to a same value. Then only we can solve the linear equation problem. Okay, now you got two equations, equation number A and equation number B. Here I have done one extra step. See, 2x plus 4y equal to 50. I just divided by 2. The reason is simple. I just want to minimize my calculation aspect. So if any of the numbers is divisible by a common number, you can divide it by that number, so that you will get a simplified equation. See, x plus 4y equal to 25. It is much better than the 2x plus 4y equal to 50. Now you have got two equations and just follow the rules which we had discussed in the previous sessions. Okay, next I have an homework regarding the man sells 7 horses and 8 cows at rupees 2940 and 5 horses and 6 cows at rupees 2150. What is the selling price of each? We don't know the price of each item. For the time being, just assume let horse be x and cow be y. And on the basis of question, we can frame two equations. 7x plus 8y equal to 2950. In the first sentence, it said that the man sells 7 horses and 8 cows at rupees 2950. We have already assumed that let the horse be x. Then we will get 7x and the cow be y. So the first sentence is the equation form, 7x plus 8y equal to 2950. Likewise, you will get second equation, 5x plus 6y equal to 2150. Just follow as per the linear equation or linear equation problems for the following. I hope you guys will deal with that problem. Okay, next we will deal with another application level. Find the equilibrium price and quality exchange. Quantity, my mistake. Exchange at the equilibrium price if supply and demand functions are given by S equal 20 plus 3p and D equal 160 minus 2p, where p is the price charged. We have to find the value price. Okay, price. Okay, find the equilibrium price and quality charge. So quantity charge at the equilibrium price if the supply and demand functions are given by S means supply, D demand. Okay, for solving this problem, we should have some basics about economics. In economics, particularly the equilibrium. You know that at equilibrium price, the demand and supply will be same or equal. So on that basis, we can say that at equilibrium, supply and demand is equal. And the same question we got, supply is 20 plus 3p and D equal 160 minus 2p. Just substitute the two equal values in S and D. Then you will get 5p equal to 140 where p equal to 28. Now substitute that value of p in any of the equation. That depends up to you. Then you will get S equal to 104. I hope you have understand that. Okay, let's deal with next area. Simultaneous equations containing three unknowns. Okay, in the previous sessions we have dealt x, y. Nothing more. From here onwards, we will be dealing with x, y, and z. Let's see how we are going to solve x, y, z cases. Okay, an equation 9x plus 3y equal to 4z plus 35, x plus y minus z equal 4, 2x minus 5y minus 4z equal plus 48 equals 0. How are we going to solve the equation? Okay, it's as simple as the early cases. Just go through it thoroughly. Okay. Usually the question will be arranged in this order. It is up to us to arrange that unknown values to the left and the known values to the right. So just rearrange it and you will get three equations. Now the exact equation, three forms, A, B, C. For the time being I am giving A, B, C. Okay. Now how to find the values of x, y, z? You won't be able to find x, y, z from one single linear equation problem or solving method. We have to use two linear solving methods. Let's see how we are going to deal with x, y, z situation. When you get this type of question, just select any two equations. For the time being, I have selected A and B. You can use A and B or B and C or A and C. That's up to you. Okay, from my opinion, it's better to select something which with only alphabets. Like that's a B equation. See, go through this B equation. It is given only x plus y minus z. These are independent. It's not associated with any numbers. Then it will. I think it will be quite easy if you follow. Select that equation. Okay. Anyway, I just gone through A and B. Okay, text. For first equation, 9x plus 3y minus 4z equal to 35. Okay, just into 1 depends. Okay. In second equation, x plus y minus z equal 4. I just multiply that equation with 9. In the previous one, just into 1. It's implied. Otherwise, it doesn't have any effect on the problem solving. Into 1 or nothing. Okay, fine. Anyway, just go through this x plus y minus z equal to 4 into 9. Then you will get to equation 9x plus 3y minus 4z equal 35 and 9x plus 9y minus 9z equal 36. From that point onwards, I hope you all guys are aware about it. Next, you will get 6y plus 5z equal minus 1. This will be the first equation. Whenever you will deal with x, y, z situations, you have to find out first equation. There will be two equations. First, you have to find first equation. Now next you go for another two equations. You might select any other two equations and develop second equation from that. Okay, for the time being I selected B and C. Okay, x plus y minus 4 equal okay, that is a B case. Okay, into 2 we will get 2x plus 2y minus 2z equal 8, and second one 2x minus 5y minus 4 is equal to 48. That is a C equation. Into 3 you will get 2x minus 5y minus 4z equal 48. By solving that, we will get 7y minus 2z equal 56. Now you have arrived at two equations. Why we have followed this method is, in a simultaneous equation having three unknowns, we have to eliminate any one variable like x, y, z. That's up to you. you have to eliminate one variable so that you will get two equations. See, in the question there was x, y, z, but you have developed a two equation where only two variables y, z. Please remember, when you develop first equation where variables y or z, make sure to arrive at an equation where the second equation should also have y and z. If you go for x or y, you will not get an answer. So just remember, while going for second equation, what was the variables that you selected that must be considered in the second equation. Okay. After arriving at equation 1 and 2, as usual, from this point onwards, you will know. First equation into 2, we will get 2 minus 12y plus 10z minus 2, and in the second equation, I just multiplied it with 5, you will get 35y plus 10z equal to 80. By solving that, I got y equal to 6. Y equal to 6. Okay. Now we can substitute this 6 in any of the equation 1 or equation 2. For time being, I am selecting equation 1. When I substitute this 6 in equation 1, that is minus 6y plus 5z equal minus 1, then it is converted into minus 36 plus 5z equal to minus 1. And next line, 5z equal, by solving that you will get z equal to 7. The next step, please take into mind that after finding out y and z, don't just go for equation 1 and 2 for arriving at x. You will never get, because in equation 1 and 2 there is no x. Now for finding out x, you have to go back to the question at the initial case where the x variable present. Okay. Now you go for A, B or C, any of the three equations, substitute in any of the one equation, and you will get x equal to 3. This is how an simultaneous equation where three unknown situations or three unknown variables arrive. I hope you have understand. We will discuss about the further cases in the next coming sessions.